Okay, so we begin class. Hey, thank you. Right. So, uh, welcome everybody to Low Australia, and thank you for inviting me to do this Zoom. We're here at Dojo, Woodstock Aikido, and we've been in this dojo now, I think, about 37 years. So anyway, I'm not going to have the mask now because I'm only here with my friend, my student, Annette, who's doing she's doing the technical work for this Zoom, and my wife. So we are been together for Carolyn, and we can touch. But we've opened up now. I think it's about 2-3 months, and we've been going by all the regulations. We have doors that we open up until it's really cold, and we keep the windows open. And we have basically, even though dojo looks much bigger than it is actually, it's a nice size, but we have only allowed 6 people to train at a time. And we cordon off the space for everybody. We wear masks, and we are distancing safely. So anyway, I want to start with the breathing exercises, okay? So now's the time when we can take advantage, and we should, of doing a lot of work internally. Since we don't have the pleasure of being able to take the kind of full practice that we love and that we love to do. And so now, pretty much when you train, now everything you do, just be conscious of what's going on inside. Okay, so just simply moving. When you're breathing, you're going to put one hand here, one hand here. Feel the body expanding. And also, it comes up into the chest and into the sides. So you can put your fingers here, and you're filled with belly here. You expand the rib cage with the breath. Also, trying to keep the shoulders down. So not what I just did, but this gives you an opportunity to become aware of the feeling and tensions in your body and address them, right? Okay. Rub the shoulders. And feel as if you're not starting the movement from here. That the body expanding from the breath is opening everything up. And when your arms come up, your shoulders stay down. Now, anywhere as you do this, your job is to feel where the tension is in your body. I feel my tension very definitely around here and then back here, right? So from here, I feel this, I release the tension. The impetus comes from the center, not starting here. Like the body movement open with the arms. And bring together. And now do a rowing exercise. Huh? Be careful not to just move like this. This is empty, but moving the hips forward, back, right? And sending out this power, this energy through the breath, the count, and also your eyes. Huh? So we'll start. Hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Hey, ho, hey, ho. Together. Okay. So again, hips forward, back, huh? Breath out, sound out, and also sending this beam out through your eyes. Isa, 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 Isa. Hey, 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 hey. Letting the hip raise, movement to the hip, the center, raise the arm. Not using the musculature here. We're just letting this be the impetus. Right? So, not keeping here. Back. Side. So now what you're doing is you're freeing up the hips. The power comes from the center of the body, from the ground up. right? So now, just from here, as the hip turns, hand turns, right? In coordination, right? This feeling, shoulder down, right? Turning here, and palm comes up. So this is kind of opening and closing, right? Opening, opening, closing, right? So the feeling is movement from the hip, one, go, opening, right? Closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. So this, Carolyn, so this is Carolyn, my wife, and from here, to do the tenkan with power, you expand, right? You don't pull in this, freeze this, cut quick, right? You capture uke with the center of your body. This is just a place where you meet. Any power here, she's free. No power. It emanates from here. What people see is what's happening here. It looks like, no, this is separate. Yeah, right? So when you do a tenkan, my knees are dead right now, so you move forward with the hip. If I move forward from here, quick, quick. In order to change place with uke, you're actually striking them with the center of your body, with your hip, right? If you go to strike him here, she's free here. Here, right? This is what captures her movement. So when you're by yourself, now's the time when we can do all of this. Do take him, please, Carolyn. And move the hip forward. Yes, good, very good, okay? Now double and triple. Okay, you're doing, that's good. Right, yes. Good, okay. Hands out more, very good. Okay, thank you. So this is the power that we can emanate, and it's all from here. It's very deceptive. If you watch it, it doesn't look any more than like if I push here, quick. So this stays neutral, rises up. Right now, any power I put here, any place I put power, he's here. He has no power. Okay. So this, everything that we're learning to do, I believe now, as we advance, is this idea of where your movement and power comes from. That gives it this ability to blend, which is a very powerful kind of unique aspect to Aikido. So this is what pretty much what I'm very interested in. So being alone now, I mean, we can't contact and throw each other, which is our training, the basis of our training, that we have this very physical interplay and connection. Now it's like when just this simple movement here, coming from here, right? Is this, huh? So, but if I put power here, quick, cool, okay? So at no point do you do anything this part of here, right? This is it. Any part I put power, that she's free. All right, okay, thank you. Yeah. So this is what, when you train, when you do the breathing and tenkan, you're almost whipping this hip around, right? If I'm moving from here, uke contract me, right? Let's say, pretty much now, Aihami, and here, uke comes here, right? It's the center of the body that takes her center off. Anything I do here, free. Okay? This can be done. Once you get this feeling, this connection from the ground to the hip to the extremity, right? Moving just like this. Moving here, free. Right. This just stays glued. This is where this is the joint is. Any power here, it separates. Okay? So you do EQ exercise, do it very consciously. Moving the center. Nothing has to be extremely fast or strong. And too much emphasis put on power. This is all connection. Once you have this immediate connection here, I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here. If I pull away, touch. This is joint. Wherever both energy joins here, then you can lead. Now, leading has to be from the center. If I move from here, try and move, she's free. This exactly here, right? If I just move this much, he's in my center again. So I always want to keep the center and keep Carol on the outside, no matter what. Okay? This instant, free again. Here. Okay, and at this point, I don't press down, I just move my body. Okay? Right? So this is what I've been working on and what you can work on. And when you get back to training and with everybody else, you can implement, you can introduce this feeling into your practice. So for instance, the showman. Control her from here. This, and from here, I want her facing here. I take her around. She's away from me. I don't want to bring her into my center here. I can bring her in this way into my center and then step through. Okay? So, when the meeting again is from Greg. Not from here. This is very balletic, but she's free. If I lead from here, I have to capture her from my center. So bodies are like tuning forks, right? So if I just hold, I just move my shoulder, it'll just move her shoulder. I move my hip and extend through, it turns her center. Right? So in every instance, so for instance, I want to over here she's free. Okay? I can, from here, I don't take her arm and go this way, she's behind me. From here, one. So it's right in front again, right? So now what I'd like to do is if you get the Joe, now what I want to do now is just move freely with the Joe. Don't bother following my movements, but just experiment with your own movement. And now instead of doing kata, which is very good, and which you have to do, it's like learning the scales, just move free. But when this freedom, I want the arms extended. Okay? So this is how we, basically in Aikido, if you watch Sugano Sensei, they're almost always like this, coming in, okay? So just now, any movement, go all around, take the space that you can, and just start moving. can, put the hip into it. 1, 2. So you get the combination of a free-flowing move, but it's not, it's dance with the Joe, it's you can strike. So when you strike, you're going to use the center of the body. So not just okay? So feeling is just to move free and also to be able to strike from any position. When you strike, it should be from the ground up, okay? Shifting of the weight should produce that, okay? Thank you. So from this feeling, Yotatori, come quick. So from here, as she grabs, I don't grab back, she'll pull. Steady. As you turn, what gives the turning, the tenkan, the movement of turning power, is the extension. If she grabs and I pull in, she's free. Out. That's good. Also, this idea of freeing your hips. Right. So, hips should be able to move any direction. Not just one hold, not just here. She's strong here. The hips will be free to come around. All the solving you do when you encounter resistance or power is dealt with on the bottom, right? It's dealt with the center of the here, right? Again, so the common misconception, I believe, is from here. I think I have enough. No. Right? So if you do tenkan, when you do it tenkan, move aggressively from here, I believe, right? So uke comes here, right? Power here, she's getting you free. Right? So if I could share that one thing with you, it's something that I've been working on that for quite a while. It's my fascination. Okay? So I thank you very much. It's just been a pleasure to be here and with you guys, and I really hope to see you soon, whether it's here or Australia, wherever. So thank you. Okay? Stay healthy and well, and we'll be practicing together again soon.